Hey everybody. Me and Oscar are heading off to Arizona. Uh, we've been trying to get out of here all day. I ended up getting a flat on my front tire. The tread was so wore out that it started wearing a hole into the tube. I didn't know it was that bad, but it was bad. So I bought a new tube and two new tubes. It looked like 2-pack. And then a brand new tire. The tire looks nice. And now we're going to get on the Sprinter. It just came, so like 2 minutes ago. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit, about half hour, maybe less than that, I don't know. And then we're gonna go on to the coaster and take that all into San Diego and take from San Diego all the way out. Hey Oscar, come here. We're gonna have to probably charge up somewhere in San Diego. I don't know where because there's so many homeless people. They cap off a lot of the outlets. So that's the big battle, is just trying to find somewhere to charge up. So we're going to be heading that direction and get into Arizona because I want to go to Four Corners Monument, but also it's not raining over there. As far as I know, it's not going to rain over there. If it is, it's going to be a lot less. The only thing is I don't know Arizona too well, so it might be might not be any cover for me to hide somewhere. But I do have a rain cover for my bike. It covers the whole bicycle. So if anything, I'll get under there with it. So that's where we're heading. Just give you an update. Right now we're at the park charging up the bike right now because it is late afternoon and I know where there's an outlet here and in Oceanside, and I don't know if there's any outlets in San Diego, and I know there's a lot more homeless people there. So wherever there's more homeless people, there's less outlets because they find out they're camping out next to the outlets. When I went up through Oregon, I figured out that the hard way that the homeless people, if there's a lot of homeless, there's no outlets. So when there's a lot of homeless, I just ride through it and keep moving because there ain't no way you're gonna find any outlets. So so here I know there's an outlet, so I'm gonna stay here. In the morning I'm gonna go get the coaster, head to San Diego, and take the frontage roads. I mean, there's probably gonna be all over the place going down the 8 freeway, going east into Alpine, go over Alpine into Arizona. So that's where I'm heading. All right, we moved down by the beach. I think we're close to Del Mar. I think I have to go a few miles that way to get to Del Mar. There's a city hall down there in Del Mar that I want to go to. They have a ton of outlets, and you don't have to go anywhere. Oscar, you better get over here. Come here. You are not going to the water. Come here. Nope. He's dying to go in the water. And it's freezing out here. Crazy or something? Huh? Just dying to go in the water. So we're at this bathroom. We had to leave the park because there's a curfew. You can't be in the park after a certain time. So we took off and rode all the way down here. Here's the bike here. There's an outlet here. I knew there was an outlet here because they had a vending machine here and they took it out. So I plugged into that right now and got my charger on it. Oscar drinks more water than I do. So we're just sitting here waiting it out. Then we're going to head up there, and that's probably where we're going to probably stay the rest of the night unless there's security that go in there. I don't know about that. So we're going to go up there and check it out. So, what? Well, we'll talk to you later. All right, we're in Del Mar. Oscar got this area here. but it's pretty nice here. There's a ton of outlets. There's one outlet there, one outlet right there. There's a bunch of them along that little wall right across here, and down there where they're having a meeting right now. There's an outlets down there. Right over there in the end down there, right around point, right there is a bicycle repair post, and over there is a water thing for, water fountains, and then they have a bottled water fill up thing, and then have all these bicycle racks right here that you can lock up all your bikes. It kind of thrown me off. It's kind of making me feel like that they welcome bicycles. Well, of course, but this is a big area for bicyclists, but they're welcome passing through bicyclists, because there's grass right here in front of me, and and then also like fake grass, but it looked like they, for tents. I would have figured, so people that pass through, they can, pitch their tent, fix their bike, get a drink of water, fill up their water bottles, hang out, look at behind me is a view to a view to the beach, but you can't see it at night. So right here you would see all the beach or the ocean from here, but right now, you can't see it, of course, because it's dark. But yeah, so I went and asked one guy. He goes, I'm not sure. And he goes, you can try and see if, all they can do is tell you to leave. And so I'm going to just kick back in this chair right here, lounge right there, because these are nice lounging chairs. And I'm going to hang out here. And then if they do kick me out, then they do. So, but I'm going to charge up as long as I can. So I'm going to hang out right here. And it's a lot warmer than freaking the other part, that one when I was by the beach. But still cooler than it was in Vista. So, the happy medium. So we're going to hang out here. It says, thankful for treats. So, yeah. We'll hang out. Alright, plans changed again. I got a call from Jose, the guy I used to work with. I usually work on his cars for him. And he asked me what I was doing. I told him I was heading to Arizona. And he's telling me that, he wanted me to work on his truck. I guess his starter's gone out. So I'm going to go back and work on his truck. Told him he's got to pay me. Because I need the money this time, so I usually just kind of like do it because he's Mexican, and his mom makes really good food, Mexican food, and I'm a sucker for it. So I usually tell him make me a really good Mexican meal, and I'll do the work. But this time I need the money, because I got to travel. So he says, okay, I'll pay you. So I'm gonna go back tonight and go back to where it's warmer and charge up somewhere over there and get some sleep and go there in the morning. So early in the morning, get it done, and then I'll head out of here. I'll catch a train from Oceanside and take it all the way out of here. So, all right, see ya.
Oye, ¿cómo encontramos basura? ¿Cómo?
We're now on the coaster, heading to San Diego, and then we'll be heading toward El Cajon. We're in San Diego right now. heading to El Cajon. It's only like 15 miles from the train depot to El Cajon, so that's where we're heading. Ran over some glass. Dang, glass everywhere around here. It's terrible. Alright, I think it's pouring now. It's getting way flooded down here. Almost to my door. It's bad. Morning, everybody. It's still raining outside. Now it says 70% instead of 50. But man, last night I had sorry, going in circles. I had this water out for Oscar, and I usually put it on the nightstand so he don't have to jump off the bed to go get a drink of water. But he wouldn't drink this water here in El Cajon at all. This must be pretty nasty water. So he wouldn't drink it all night. Okay? And Oscar drinks more water than I do. And so I'm gonna have to put some different water. I have to go get a bottle of water out of the machine. Because I know he's thirsty, but he won't drink it. So, crazy. But I'm at the waterproof my bike now. I'm going to take my controller off right there where that red thing is. Take that off. I'm going to put one of these bags over it and tape it on there. I have a rain jacket that I'm going to put that on me. I have a rain cover that will go over the basket for Oscar. And then the bicycle cover that I bought for the bicycle, I'm going to put that over my solar panel right here, because the solar panel can't get wet. So that's what we're going to try to do, try to keep everything waterproof. Everything else is going to get wet, my feet and wherever else. So it's going to have to do, because I have to still go. And I looked on my map, and I was figuring we can make it through from here, from El Cajon into Alpine, over Alpine actually, to get where we need to go. And yeah, it's not making it, gonna make it that way. So I have to go back up to Ramona in the same direction I came from, but not all the way down by Oceanside. It's further east. I'm gonna go up to Ramona, into Julian, and then out into Arizona. So it's only like 24 miles to Ramona. And I don't know what it is from Ramona to Julian, but it's all mountainous area. It's area that snows. So, and from Ramona to Julian is all uphill. It's pretty steep hill. So I'm gonna definitely have to charge up in Ramona, and then go up to Julian from there. And Julian's pretty cute. I like Julian's pretty nice up there. But in the cold, I can imagine I'm being in a hurry to get out of there. So, and there's Oscar. Hi, Oski. Say hi. Whoop. Look at Oscar. Who's that? Who is that? What? All right. Got to try to waterproof this thing if we can, but it's going to be difficult because water will seep through there somehow. But I'm going to leave the bottom open so the water don't gather at the bottom of the bag and fill up. So we're just going to basically just tape around the top part of it and just try to keep the water directly off of it, if that's possible. there is Verona Casino. Pretty nice. The hotel, look at the hotel, it's pretty cool. It's pretty out here. Verona. Hey y'all. Alright, we're in Ramona right now. It started coming down pretty well. Enough to know what I had to do to keep certain things dry. For the most part, I did pretty good from the hotel to here, knowing what to cover up. I have to figure out something better for Oscar's basket where it covers him up. I have to do something different, I think, because I didn't like the way it was set up to where I wanted to cover the front so that the air doesn't go underneath, because when I covered it from here down this way, it would go inside, the air would go in there and fill up the whole area and then pop the thing off in the back, so it would just flap in the air. I have to figure out something else. I'll probably reposition these things right here just for right now during the cold times, and then when it gets hot, I'll do it the other way, because I want to cover up the front over here. I'm going to put these facing that way like this, so I can cover up the front instead of the back, so that the air doesn't go underneath and then keep him cold, and the rain's going right in there. So I'm going to change those around right now while I'm charging up the bike. I found a church right off the road. We just went into Ramona to the gas station, got Oscar a beef jerky, got me a coffee, and came back to this church, and now we're charging up on the outlet. And we're going to be here for a few hours. It kind of sucked the power out because it's cold, for one, and second of all, it was almost all uphill. So we're down to like 73.3 it looks like. So we're going to be here for a little bit. I want to at least get up to 8 volts again. So I put some blankets down on the bench so we keep our butts warm, because my butt is cold. And got Oscar's blanket, or his bed out, got his toy out, and so he's set. I bought him a beef jerky so he can eat that while we're hanging out. And oh man, I was coming up the mountain, and I kept feeling a tuk, 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 tuk. So I stopped, I got off, and I rolled my bike back and forth. There was a screw in my tire in the back, and I think if I would have went over it one more time, it would have went in the tube. And I'm so thankful it didn't go through there, because I didn't want to have to take all the bike apart just to fix that tube. I have 2 tubes, spare ones for the back, but I didn't want to have to do that, you know. That's like, whew, it's a lot of work right there to get that tire off there. So I'm glad I caught it when I did. So we're going to be hanging out here. Yeah, it's raining right now. We just got the Jack in the Box. There's Oscar down there. Hi, Oni. I had to get a coffee and a couple tacos. So we're going to be hanging out here in Ramona for the night, because it's just going to get colder as I go up to Julian. So we're going to find a place to hang out. probably go back to that church, but I think somebody drove up and was telling somebody that I was in front of the church. I don't know. So we just took off real quick so we weren't told to leave. So we can go back probably and try to use the power some more. I got it up to 80 volts, so I just had 4 more volts to go. So we're going to go back after it stops raining right now. You can see it. It's raining. So we're going to go back and check it out. So, well, it's 8 o'clock, and we're going to stay here at the church. We're still here. Bike's charged up. Everything's charged up now, but it's still raining pretty bad. So we're just going to stay the night here, and then I guess it's going to rain all day tomorrow. So we're going to, just hang out in Ramona. So, and then I think Tuesday afternoon, and then we'll head up to Julian on Tuesday afternoon. That's it. See you guys tomorrow.